episode of Ask Jade. So today I'm going to just go over some quick tips for business owners. So one, form a separate entity. The type of entity that you choose for your business can impact how you borrow money, how you're going to be taxed, how you structure the sale of your business if you sell it one day. So it's important to establish this early on. It's important to talk to an attorney about what type of entity. And then this is also important to protect your personal assets. If your business is not a separate entity, you can be on the hook personally and liable for debts and other obligations for your business. Tip number 2, adopt, file, and maintain your governing documents. So first, there's certain legal documents that have to be completed with the state. For a corporation, you have to file your articles of incorporation. For an LLC, you have to file your articles of organization. Other governing documents include an operating agreement for an LLC, and then bylaws, minutes, shares, and a shareholder agreement for corporations. Tip number 3, use written contracts. So operate your business with written contracts, not a handshake, not an oral agreement. Now, technically in the state of Illinois, oral agreements are legally enforceable, but they are difficult to prove and enforce. Tip 4, comply with your employment obligations. Last time I went over, there's a lot of new employment laws going into effect in the state of Illinois. Make sure you're paying attention to that. If you have employees, you need to make sure that you're complying with all federal and state employment laws. There's a lot of them. This affects pay, overtime, a safe workplace, harassment, discrimination, fair treatment, leave, all that stuff. It's a lot. Tip 5, require employment and independent contractor agreements. So whether you have W-2, independent contractors, both, you need to have legal agreements with them. You want to protect your business, trade secrets, IP, confidentiality, and then, a handbook with employees that specifies your policies, procedures, expectations. It protects your company against potential suits. 6, protect your intellectual property. This plays off the last one a little bit. But, if you don't have a trademark or a copyright in place already, you have very limited recourse if another company or an employee or something steals your brand, your logo, your name, and what you're doing. So protect your intellectual property. Next, maintain privacy policy and safeguard your data. So this has become a prominent legal topic lately, protecting privacy of your clients and customers. So you need to, as a business, make sure you're setting up a formal privacy policy and have safeguards in place. Next, market properly. Most basic rule here is when you're advertising, marketing, you cannot use any type of deceptive practices. So just keep that in mind. And then last, as always, get legal advice. So experienced legal professionals such as myself in business law, we can help you make right decisions from the offset. Now, if you wait until after the fact, you can be, incurring some great expenses and time that you could have possibly avoided. Keep in mind, bankers, financial advisors, not attorneys, yet they seem to love to give legal advice. Same thing, accountants, not attorneys. So it's always best to err on the side of caution and get an attorney on your side ahead of time. As always, if you have questions, reach out to Jade Carpenter at Carpenter.